Punitive psychiatry, the systematic use of psychiatric diagnosis and hospitalization as a tool of political repression, was a documented practice of the Soviet Union from approximately 1960 through the late 1980s, with the term sluggish schizophrenia invented specifically to pathologize dissent. It's a diagnosis, developed by Soviet psychiatrist Andrei Snezhnevsky, described a form of schizophrenia, in which the patient displayed no psychotic symptoms, but whose political or religious beliefs were considered evidence of a latent mental defect, effectively criminalizing disagreement with state ideology by medicalizing it. Individuals committed under sluggish schizophrenia diagnosis included writers, religious practitioners, human rights advocates, and people who had applied to emigrate. The act of wanting to leave the Soviet Union was itself documented as diagnostic evidence. Conditions in the Psikhushki, the special psychiatric hospitals used for political cases, were described by survivors as deliberately punitive, forced medication with antipsychotics in doses designed to cause suffering, rather than treat illness, physical restraint, and isolation from family. The World Psychiatric Association suspended the Soviet All-Union Society of Psychiatrists in 1983, following documentation of the practice by human rights organizations. The Soviet Society chose to withdraw rather than face expulsion, and was readmitted in 1989 after agreeing to independent oversight. Following the Soviet Union's collapse, Russian psychiatry officially retired the sluggish schizophrenia classification and acknowledged its misuse, though no judicial process held individual practitioners accountable for commitments made under the diagnosis. Human rights researchers have documented similar practices, in modified forms in other states in subsequent decades. The pathologization of political behavior through psychiatric systems is identified as a recurring risk in any medical system that operates without institutional independence from political authority.